This is Building with the Brick Ninja, and today is day 5 where I show you how to make a mini ninja gym or a mini ninja warrior course. We're going to put together all the projects that we worked on this week. In day 1, we made the trampoline. In day 2, we made some balance obstacles. In day 3, we made the rock wall and the quintuple steps using different sloped bricks. In day 4, we made the warped wall. And today, we're going to make a mini ninja gym or ninja warrior course using what we've made this week. Okay? So, all week I've been using this plate here. This is a 32 by 32 plate, but it's a little bit too big than what I usually like to work with. A lot of times when we go to build something, the area is just too big, and it kind of gets overwhelming to feel like you have to fill this whole space up. So a lot of times, I will build on a smaller space and then just work with what I have. If I need more room, I'll add that room after it, and then by the end, yes, it's a little bit bigger, but it's not too big that I can't handle it like it is with this one. So I'm not going to use this plate as far as I know today. A lot of times when I build ninja courses or ninja gyms, like for instance, this is one of the courses that I've made. This is on a 16 by 16 plate, so it's even smaller than the 32 that I showed you. But look how much I could use in just a small amount of space. So if I turn this around, you can see how much I'm using with the space that I have. So when you're building, try not to overwhelm yourself by saying, oh, I have to use this much space. Start smaller. I like it. This is another example of a course that I made. This is very simple. This is something that I made with bricks that I had around. It's red, white, and blue. See how I have one of the tramps here? I've got the jumping spider. I've got the wing nuts here to the twist and fly. I've got these spinning tires. Let me turn it around. Spinning tires, which is kind of cool. They spin. They actually do spin. Got the warp wall with the buzzer on the top. So this is just a simple way that I like to use a small amount of space with the bricks that I have. So, we started with the trampoline. So, you can put the trampoline on your course or your ninja gym. See how we added those studs at the bottom? We're just going to attach it. Now, here's a tip. Sometimes when we add something, we just want to put it right on that brick and then it doesn't move. And then you go, oh, I wanted to move it here. And then now I have to rip it off. And sometimes the bricks happen. So if you want, a lot of times we plan ahead. So I like to just place it somewhere, okay? And then, let's say we need a starting platform, right? So I'll put a brick there. And where did Jessie go? She's over here. There's Jessie. I'll put her on the starting platform. Okay? And let's say she's going to do some steps. Now, we had said we wanted to use some of these steps for her. So let's do that. Some ascending steps. That would be fun, like we do on the course. Those are pretty big. Now you can also use, Lego does make smaller slopes, which I like to use. I used them in the build that I showed you. See these smaller angled steps? So I'm using less surface area with using these smaller ones than I am here. These are bigger steps, and look at all the surface area I take here. So I could, instead of using this big step, I can use a smaller one. And to connect it, I can use one of those 1x2 plates that I had so that it's in the middle of the build. And I just attach it anywhere I want. Any angle I want. You can move it around. So this step takes 2 studs. This only takes 1. So if I use a bunch of these, it's going to look really great. And we're going to use less surface area because that's what I want. I really want this build to pop. I mean, either way, you can have the build be as large as you want or as small as you want. It's your build. You do it how you want to do it. I'm just showing you some examples. Okay, so I use these one by one sloped bricks, and there you go. Now we want another landing platform, right? So you want her to land on something else. We could put that here. And then from that landing platform, let's say we can use our day one project of the trampoline. Let's put that down, because that's kind of cool. Okay, so she gets across to here, and we got a trampoline. And what are we going to go to next? We could do the rock wall. So she's got to make it across this rock wall. Now that's hard because it's not a full rock wall. So actually, let's not do the rock wall. Let's do, because who tramps into a rock wall? That would just be silly. We could use some, let's see, she tramps to a brick. Notice I didn't plan this ahead. Okay. Well, we have the trampoline. She goes to something. And then she goes to that platform, and then she goes on the rock wall. She's got to make it across. And then she's got another landing platform. I'm going to make this rock wall smaller because it's taking up a lot of space, and you don't need that much space. And I want to make sure that the rock wall has some studs on it, because that would be... Okay, rock wall has some studs. So like we did in day 3, we added some bricks to the rock wall, which I think was really cool. And you can do anything you want with this rock wall. You can make it angled. You can figure out a way to make it angled so that she has to go on that and then do that. There's so many ways to do it. Okay, you got the rock wall. Let's see here. And then from the rock wall, what are we going to do? Well, we know that the warp wall is last. And let's see. We can do some more balance obstacles after the rock wall. So we get another platform that she can dismount. And then we got some different balance obstacles that you can use. And then another landing platform. Okay, and let's end with the warp wall. So we put the warp wall, let's have a nice running platform there. Hold on a second. Alright, so we got the warp wall at the end, and instead of these studs, let's make it nice and smooth like we did with the trampoline. So let's use these tiles here, because that's going to be her run-up. And a course is not complete without adding a buzzer. So this is a simple buzzer. You could take a 2x2 round brick like we did in the balance. You can use that, any brick you want. And I like to use these 1x1 round bricks. Add 2 of those. And anything red, it could even be just a regular red stud like this at the top. Or that's orange. And we can put that at the top of the warp wall like that. And that's how we make a small, simple Ninja Warrior course or Ninja Warrior gym. And look how it really comes together like that. Kind of like what I did here. It's the same idea. This concludes day 5 of building with the Brick Ninja. I hope you've had as much fun as I've had. If you have any questions, please feel free to visit my Instagram page at the Brick Ninja 1 or visit my Etsy store at the link below, where you can purchase more sets with easy to follow directions. I hope you have a nice rest of your day, and I hope to see you soon.